Welcome to the book on rental property investing. Real estate has a way of cutting the noise, offering a path to financial freedom that's both tangible and scalable. Brandon Turner reminds us that with the right strategies, rentals can provide one of the safest and fastest ways to build wealth. Imagine having income flowing in every month, not tied to a paycheck, steadily growing in value over time. That's the promise of rental property investing. If you want a step-by-step guide to follow along with each of these lessons, you can download the PDF link below and make sure to subscribe so you don't miss the deeper insights we'll uncover. Looking at today's agenda, we'll cover why rental properties make sense, the mindset needed to succeed, building your team, mastering deal analysis, finding and financing properties, effective management, scaling strategies, and actionable takeaways. Finally, we'll reflect and close with practical next steps you can apply immediately. By the end, you'll see how even one well-analyzed deal can start building momentum toward your financial goals. So why rental properties? Unlike speculative ventures, rental properties offer multiple channels of wealth: monthly cash flow, appreciation over time, loan paydown, and tax benefits. Each property becomes a small engine of financial growth, providing a buffer against economic shifts or job instability. Think of it as creating a system that works for you, even when life feels uncertain. Now let's talk mindset. Success starts in the mind before it shows up in your portfolio. Turner emphasizes moving from doubt to commitment. Ask yourself, instead of "can I do this?" what if your mindset was, "how can I make this work?" Even a beginner with a full-time job can progress faster when they embrace this approach. Journal your goals, read them daily, and surround yourself with people who elevate your thinking. Networking, continuous education, and reframing limiting beliefs are all part of this foundation. Notice how mindset isn't just motivation. It directly affects action and results. Lesson 2 is building your team. Real estate is not a solo journey. Having a mentor, an agent, a reliable lender, and trustworthy contractors drastically reduces risk and accelerates deal-making. Investors who collaborate wisely close more deals and face fewer setbacks. Formalize these relationships, review performance regularly, and remember, you get better by choosing people who sharpen you. As the proverb says, iron sharpens iron. Notice how investing in people multiplies your impact far beyond what solo effort can achieve. Next up, deal analysis. This is where numbers meet strategy. Turner's 50% rule is a quick sanity check. Assume half your rental income will go to expenses, excluding the mortgage. Then calculate cash flow and cash-on-cash ROI. Always run conservative scenarios, factoring in vacancies or repairs. A property that looks great on paper can drain you if assumptions are overly optimistic. Practice makes perfect. Analyze multiple deals weekly until evaluation becomes second nature. The goal is clarity and control, not guesswork. Finding and financing properties comes next. Don't rely solely on listings. Scout MLS, off-market opportunities, and network relentlessly. Evaluate locations for job growth, schools, and safety. Financing can be conventional or creative, from house hacking to partnerships, as long as you maintain control and discipline. Offers should always be backed by data, not hope. Think of each deal as a mini business with its own strategy. Lesson 5, property management. Managing tenants well ensures consistent cash flow and reduces turnover. Screen tenants rigorously. Income verification, credit checks, and references. Draft clear leases with maintenance clauses and schedule preventative upkeep. Address issues promptly. When tenants feel valued, they stay longer and pay on time. Solid systems here make the difference between stress and true passive income. Management is essentially stewardship, ethical, attentive, and systematic. Scaling and exit strategies follow naturally. Reinvest cash flow, diversify property types and locations, and plan exits carefully. Use 1031 exchanges to defer taxes when selling and avoid overextension. Scaling is not about rushing, but compounding small, consistent wins. Over time, your portfolio grows exponentially, giving you the freedom to shape your life intentionally. James Clear's principles in Atomic Habits apply here. Small, consistent actions compound into significant results. Now, a moment for reflection. Ask yourself, what mindset shift could unlock your first rental property acquisition? Take a second to really consider it. Notice what fear, doubt, or old habit is holding you back. Now, here's your chance to engage. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments. What would your first property look like? And what's the biggest hurdle you anticipate? Moving to actionable takeaways. Define your why and track progress weekly. Analyze every deal with conservative metrics. Aim for 8 to 10% ROI minimum. Build your network actively. Screen tenants smartly and maintain reserves. Reinvest wisely, but pace yourself to avoid burnout. Each of these actions compounds over time. Even one property managed well can catalyze financial freedom. Finally, as we wrap up, remember the power of starting with one deal. Apply lessons on mindset, team building, and deal analysis first. Scale gradually, protect your wealth, and reflect on every decision. Surround yourself with people who lift you higher. To make these steps actionable, grab the PDF in the description, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss insights like these.